To not do anything at work than actually do the work. I would prefer it. I can't just sit and not do anything at work. It kills me. I need to be. I guess I've got too much energy. What you call a crazy timeline, and there's just stupid crazy timelines. I've done projects where it's like stupid crazy timeline. We would work like 24 hours, and the nice thing what you call I love working. That's what made it easy for me. I do not mind. I I even say it's even more difficult to not do anything at work than actually do the work. I would prefer it. I can't just sit and not do anything at work. It kills me. I need to be. I guess I've got too much energy. I need to be under stress, strain, so that my brain can be able to function. I think do quick and fast. When you too laid back, you become lazy and stuff like that. And it's really been a good journey for me. I think this fast paced project have really helped me, because now if I get to any project, I don't think there's no project I can't do. I reckon, if I could ace the ones that I have, I don't think I could do any other crazy project. No other, it must just come. And me is I always challenge myself, not just myself, but people around me. Just to make sure that you're always on your toes. You think better when you're on your toes. When you're too laid back, it's like soccer. Your coach will always tell you need to be on your toes. If the ball comes, you need to be able to sprint. But when you're flat-footed, it's going to take you time, to be able to sprint. So that's why you always need to be on your toes. Even if there is pressure, that's why you'd have to keep some pressure so that people can be able to maneuver around and quickly. It's called agile. Being agile, and agile construction, and doing doing it on time. Yeah, I think it's really a good trait if you always on your toes and have the good mindset. I think it really helps a lot.
Now, you have worked with the team, You've worked with the team and you've mentored many other teams. What do you think teams need in construction? What is the quality that someone needs to be in construction? We've seen in Kenya, someone completes varsity and they come to site and it's like they don't seem to know what they're doing. So what actually do these project managers, construction managers, engineers, what is that one or two aspects that they need to really thrive well in construction?
Difficult one. I guess it goes back to call it. You need to love what you're doing. The most important thing and the bad thing about any career is that you go to a career that you don't love. You do it because you have to, because you are forced to, because your father wants you to, your mother wants you to. You need to show your peers that you can do it. But you personally, you don't really have the traits to be doing it. You do not have the quality. You don't have the love for it. No one will ever force you to do what you love.
Yeah.
No one will ever force you to love who you love, right? You love them. It comes naturally, So first and foremost, you need to love what you're doing. You need to know what you love. You need to understand yourself. You need to understand your strength. There's always there's life skills that we are being taught. I think it starts there. Understanding who you are as a person. What are my strengths and weaknesses? Yes, we all have, and we won't be perfect. We always, even though my strength is people's management.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I will excel in construction. I don't have to go there, but it starts there, understanding yourself, and then it goes to actually. I feel like people need to do more research. Either yes, you can go read about it and stuff, but first experience is always best for me. And this is what helped me, is that first experience, going out there, checking, going to site, and meeting the fundis, meeting the actual professionals, asking questions, checking the new material out there, and understanding the needs and wants of whatever the career is. But yeah, the most important thing, I think it's the most important trait you need to have is the love for do it, because you have to. It's really not an easy thing. It's really, really hard. It needs proper effort.
Yeah.
You can't just be a laid back. As much as you've got energy, but you still have to push yourself. Because it gets hard. There was a time where I worked under someone who's very difficult, and I asked myself in the morning, do I really need to go there? I could be changing, I could be doing something else. And this is during the time when I was still a general worker. Like, I don't need this, I can go change. But it's that perseverance, it's that push, it's that drive. You like, I want this. It's challenging, I know, but this is what I want, So it's quite important that people want it. If you need to want it. Secondly, is then it's everything that comes naturally. That I'm a hardworking person, because you have to be a hardworking person. Understand that you're gonna have to work long hours. Understand that your partner is gonna hate you. To travel. It's. I think that's number one for this kind of profession, is understanding that it's demanding. It demands your time and energy, bro. Like, it really demands your energy. Look at me. I'm in Kenya. I've got my loved ones all the way in South Africa. It's been 4 years that I've been in Kenya, and it's not for everyone. Not everyone is going to be happy and is happy about it. But you take these kind of sacrifices.